Let's see. Character, new party, companions. No, I need to see companions. I need to see their stances on me. Okay, yeah, we haven't gotten the conversation yet. I was just wondering, had it somehow saved after what I said. Somehow I've skipped the conversation. Reap, that's where I was born 20 years ago. Son of a king and yes, a slave, but the best skald in old Denmark. Tell me more. People say that the Danish are a bunch of bloodthirsty men, but they have a good head for trade, if you ask me. A guy in Warband says the same thing about the Nords, and except, well, if quite a similar, like up to here, he says the exact same thing. People up and down the coast produce, and in Warband it's flax, but here it's pottery, textiles, and leather. Reap is also famous for your women, if you understand what I mean. Someday I'll buy a farm near Reap. I'll marry 2 or 3 women, dedicate myself to making children, or maybe not. I may get bored of it. I may soon get bored of it. Can't recruit anyone. Okay, I'm gonna want to know why we didn't get the conversation. This thing is actually just before we had the conversation with this guy, so that explains it. Okay, Gwened and Norheimber are at war. Pardon, Palnai, but I cannot keep my tongue still any longer. That harlot Solveig, every time she sees me, she points the 5 fingers of her hand at me. A peasant's sign to ward off evil. Really? Depending on how it's done, it would look more like she's trying to cast a spell, you'd think. Then again, maybe she's gesturing in a weird way, and it's actually, I know, you know, hey there, big boy, kind of thing. Who knows? People are weird. I know I'm not the best of men, but I'm seeking repentance, and I deserve better than to be the object of some witch's superstition. I think she's some devil's blood in her possession. I just thought you should know. Sure. I got to make sure the kids play nice. No, I'm going to take on the robbers then. Will get me some extra money that I badly need. Do I still have the Berserker? Yeah. He costs 60 and I can't upgrade him, but that's fine. And for some reason he's marked as an archer. Let's move you to the infantry. It's just like, really? He's an archer? Yeah. Somehow I don't think his reach is that good. Like, he stands, you know, half a mile away and he just kills you with an axe strike. Like, that's how just great his reach is. Oh, half a mile away, less of an I don't know much about archers and bows and all that, but it sounds like less of an archer, more like a sniper. So, sniper axeman. I'm just gonna turn the fan on again because I'm boiling here. Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 with me. They're getting twacked. There's 2 there. Okay, there's 5 currently here. I want to intercept these 2. I should be able to handle these. Like, seriously, one of them tried to punch me. If I got a blunt weapon, I could take a lot more prisoners. But I'm not sure if I'm... Okay. I saw some whizzing past. Okay, I don't know where it's coming from. Okay, let's go attack this. Ah, I see you now. Okay, come on. One down. Okay, he's down. Now we'll chase you down. At least the guy was only knocked unconscious, not killed. Alright. I wonder if there's a way... Stand closer. Stay together. 4 people left. One died, 2 got wounded. No one seems to want to spawn out of the cave. AI is after glitching. They're after getting stuck on a rock. Thankfully his AI glitched out, and rather than, you know, taking advantage of them being shit, he ran down here. And it seems, you know, that staff with the like sling on it is actually just a giant sling. Nice. They got a crit, which is nice. Okay. So yeah, it's basically a giant sling. It does a bit extra damage, but I'm not sure if it's really worthwhile. At least with what I have, I can use a shield. Lord's Hall. Talk to you. Support of the king. Find my mother. Yes. I don't. Okay. Now we head. I should have saved before I moved. Eagle asked me before making a decision. I have all the information if I had mistakes. Okay. I went up by 2. He seems distracted. You're right, forgive me. Sometimes I'm too impulsive. I do not jeopardize his party with my imprudence. I will consult with you about everything. Oh, and everyone else didn't give me shit for it. Certainly they didn't like me more for it, but they didn't hate me more for it. Alright, let's continue moseying this way. Okay, just gotta move twiddle our thumbs for a bit. If since he took the liberty to send a message, from the sounds of it, like, it was already sent by the time of the conversation. So we might get reinforcements. We also mightn't. We also might get an angry king, finding out that the gift was a letter, not a sword. God damn this heat. You know what I would give to just, you know, like, I want to keep recording, and I know I can stop if I wanted to, but what I would give to, you know, lie in front of this fan right now. Oh. Okay. Messenger approaches galloping. He stops in front of you, takes a breath, and shouts. To the man named Palnai, my master, the abbot of Finnan, has sent me. He heard of you and wants to talk about an important mission. He asks you to visit him at his monastery, Finnan, near Ikchada. He will pay you 1,000 coins just to come and listen to him. Tell the abbot that the message has been received. The last to hat the Danan. I'm sorry, this is like Irish or Celtic or Scottish. They are not things within my skills. While I have learned Irish, 30 or fewer. While I have learned Irish before, I've never been very good at it, and I haven't covered anything else. Okay, quarters here. Okay, let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or we could just go by this. We have to put away 26, and they take up 7, so we have 19 left. And so we'll take sailors, delete them, and them. So we'll get rid of ye for the moment. Ye. I'm just surprised they haven't leveled up yet. They've got a lot more XP in this than Warband. Then again, maybe I was playing on such a low difficulty level, you know, like, just skewing things. Okay, there we go. A dirt road leads to a large fence, beyond which several houses have been built. It seems like a prosperous place, home to a rich man. From where you are, you can see some men moving around. Everything seems quiet. Enter the farmstead. Brunhild, Ego, and Regenhard. Tora? Ooh, don't punch her. That's not nice. Ooh, there's some guys. Well, Heya, welcome. My name is Tora Urf's daughter. I'm the only daughter of Urf. You should talk to him. Urf's daughter? Didn't I see that name before? Tora, nice to meet you. I'll go talk to your father. Farewell. Tora, your name is pretty, as are you. I am Eagle Horkinson. My weapons are sword and spear, but I yield to your beauty. Goddamn. Sorry, I'm tired, so I keep getting, like, I don't say daydreaming, but I just keep like zoning out. Let him continue talking and go talk to Ulf, or sure, whatever. I don't know where all my other companions have gone. They're out there. Okay, this guy seems to stick out, so I assume. Oh, Brunhild's there. Assume that I was right. Regan's there. My guys are just dotted around the place. I thought one guy that was outside was my companions, but no. Hey, my name is Ulf Torrenson. My Jarl Sigurd Ragnarsson notified me you were coming. Welcome to my farm. You and your men can eat and sleep here until Sigurd's men arrive. The only thing I ask is that none of them comes close to my daughter Tora. Thank you, Ulf. I promise no one will touch your daughter, and I appreciate your hospitality. Ulf gives some orders, and 2 servants step up out of the main house and with viands and drink. They give Ulf gives some orders, and 2 servants step out of the main house and give viands and drink. They give skiv or sour milk and butter bread to you and your men. Sour milk and butter bread. We will accept your. I was hoping to play nice, but okay. But sour milk. I thought it was like a special thing of milk, but if it's legitimately milk that's sour, that's not very nice. And buttered bread? Is the butter soured? We will accept your poor hospitality, but I expect better from a man like you. It's all that I have, and I offered it with goodwill. He's lying. I've seen barrels of beer and venison in a nearby warehouse. We are eating and drinking this shit while he keeps the best for himself. He spits out what he was eating and throws away his skiverhorn. He's laughing at us. He's a rich man, yet gives us the worst dining. He's neglected the laws of hospitality. He dies now. No one laughs at ego, and he will serve as an example to others to respect us. There aren't a lot of cultures, you know, hospitality laws. Like, you know, ancient Greeks, they had them. You had to, you know, help out travelers. Actually, to bring it back to a book series I was talking about earlier, Stormlight Archives. As one of the things they do in the series, this was actually what I was going to say, they have intermissions between acts. There'll be a good few chapters, there'll be an intermission. I'm not sure if it's really called acts, but, you know, after a batch of chapters there'll be an intermission, where they'll have a chapter or two dedicated to another character. And like, there was one character, it was dedicated to him in the first book, and they haven't appeared since. You know, this is how they do it. And it shows a ton of different parts of the world. And there's one part of the world that it was, I think, mentioned in one of these chapters. Either that was part of the main book, and I'm just, like, the main bits of the book, and I just don't remember. But there's one culture where a foreigner isn't allowed to own any land, like any shops there or anything. But they can go to any house. And I think as long as they're, you know, not an asshole, they'll be welcomed in as like a long lost relative. And they'll be given, like, look at his hair. It looks like his head and hair aren't really working together here. It's not just like a weird hairstyle. It actually looks like there's his face, but his inside of his skull is empty. But yeah, they'll be welcomed in like a long lost relative. So yeah. She raises her hands and calls for calm. If you kill this man, you'll have to pay high compensation to his family. Perhaps they decide to seek vengeance on yours. Is that what you want? Do not kill him then, but cut his sword hand. He does not deserve Valhalla. What? Did Valhalla and Walmart go into thing? Start working together? And why did the person get punched there? But yeah, Valhalla. Walmart meets Valhalla. Good food and drink has been offered. This is how Ulrich will follow his ways. No one's going to die here. Eat and drink. Eat and drink what our host has offered you and be happy with it. Eager and right, he's broken rules of hospitality, so off with his hand. No, it hasn't been offered. Like, good food and drink hasn't been offered, no. But no one's going to die here. Eat and drink what our host has offered you and be happy with it. Regenhard went down by 10. Bullshit. I'll not drink their piss and eat their garbage. I don't care if ego kills him. I'll go directly to his warehouse and take what I want. He paused. Good idea, Regenhard. Regenhard? I'm sorry, I cannot say these names, and since I'm recording so far in advance, it's... you can't give me pointers. Feel free to do so I know in the future. And so everyone else does. Though you may, if you give a pronunciation guide, you may need to give a pronunciation guide to the pronunciation guide, as I've had some difficulty with them in the past. Earpods. Yes, good idea, Regan. I'll do the same. Palnai may stay with him and drink sour milk if he wants. Let them go to the warehouse to eat, drink what they want. Regan and Ego, stay still where you are, or you'll pay dearly. -4. You threaten our friends to protect the rat. Your friends protect a rat like Ulf, who has laughed in our faces. I will not fight against you. Remember what we went through together, but I do not like your decision. Oh, Christ. Good words, Regan. I also respect your decision, Palnai, but you should think how good you are with the men under your command. But he likes me a lot more. Thanks. I'm sure the gods will reward you. I'll tell you one thing. Seven is not a man who easily submits, so keep your weapons close. I gained some rep, though I lose some morale. That's what I'll do. Now I'll go to station my men to wait until 7 Bullneck appears. It is not long before your lookouts warn you that a party of men is approaching. The tension is thick on the farm, but Eagle, positioned on the hill, sends word not to worry, because the visitors carried banners of the king. King Horik sends reinforcements. I'll tap. Recording locally.